Welcome again to Highly Questionable. I'm Dan Lebitard. This is Poppy Lebitard. That's Bomani Jones. What do we have today, Bo?
Find out why Dana White is going all Adrian Balboa on Conor McGregor. You can't win, Rock.
Vamos, Poppy.
Do you feel bad for D'Angelo Russell after watching him get booed and ignored by his teammates?
Yeah, this was sad. Even if you found it funny, even if it made you mad, this was a little bit sad. He gets booed during the game, a home victory, and here's what he had to say afterward.
Can't really show my face anywhere without people hating me right now, but I don't know. I try to handle it the right way and remember why I'm here, play basketball.
Were you aware of the crowd reaction? Times hearing it?
Oh, I knew that was gonna happen.
So you had prepared for it?
Yeah, it's all good.
I hate when guys are in the middle of national shame. Here's Julius Randle. He makes the game winner at the end against the Heat and ignores him during the celebration.
Look how fast he's trying to run to get involved in the process, though. He's like, get off my back, dog. Get off my back.
Yeah, I mean,
you're too hot right now. You're still too hot right now.
Here's one of the things that makes me feel bad, and we learned this with the Riley Cooper and the Hulk Hogan sex tape and Donald Sterling. When something's easily wrong, we all pounce, all of us, when it's obviously wrong. There's no one who could defend what D'Angelo Russell did, and so all of us are yelling at him with a great deal of volume, pouncing on him, forgetting that he's human, forgetting that he hurts, and forgetting that that can't feel good, even though we all agree on the starting point. What he did was wrong.
Yeah, what he did was wrong, but I think we also have come to agree he wasn't trying to do anything to anybody. His greatest crime is being really, really, really stupid. But a great criticism of D'Angelo Russell throughout this season has been one of his maturity. Looking at how he's handled this after the fact, he's been as mature as you could expect anybody at any point at any age to be in the same exact situation. He gets that he blew it. He's taken the fact that he blew it, but it's fun for everybody all that wants to come down on him. Good luck with it, kid, but you did well so far.
How about this, what he speaks to when he talks about immaturity? Have you seen anyone who's handled this maturely? Because his teammates sure as hell are not handling this maturely. The media is not handling it maturely. The fans who are booing him, not handling it maturely. The Lakers organization, by letting the players handle it, by walking away from lunch tables with him, not handling it maturely. Who's the mature one here?
Hey, D'Angelo, I tell you one thing, buddy. You know the way you make everybody forget about what happened, that you made that big mistake? You start scoring now. Start scoring 35, 40 points again now that Kobe's on his way out. And everybody's going to forget about what you did in L.A. You're going to be a hero pretty soon again.
That's the Kobe playbook after he did it to Shaq and the police. That's exactly how Kobe did it.
Kobe did say he needed someone to pass the torch to.
Does the Cavs acknowledging there is a slight possibility of LeBron leaving again mean he actually may?
Wow, we're already doing this. We haven't gotten to the playoffs. The Cavs haven't had a huge flame out yet, but apparently the Cavs are already thinking about this sort of thing. Zach Lowe of ESPN has reported this, that the Cavaliers realize if something bad happens in the playoffs, maybe, just maybe, LeBron will leave. They don't think he's actually going to leave, but maybe, just maybe, he might leave. And I understand that maybe, just maybe, he might leave. But if he does, he better sell that house he lives in first and move the wife and kids out of there, because it's all going to go bad if he tries to lead them again.
Why would the Cavs distrust LeBron about leaving? Do I really need to say anything else? Like, they've got post-traumatic stress disorder. They're always afraid he's going to leave, and he's got one-year contracts at every turn. Of course they're slightly concerned about this. I'm surprised they're not more concerned.
To be fair, the last time he never said he was going to stay, and this time he did say he wouldn't leave.
All right.
Right?
Whatever.
You mean to tell me he's going to come up with another essay, and Dan Gilbert's going to come up with another nasty letter? I can't believe that.
That might happen again. You realize that both of those things might happen again?
Dan Gilbert's had a Google Doc open since the day LeBron signed, working on that letter just in case. I'd love to track the changes on that.
Wait till you get a load of Dan Gilbert's next letter. He's going to make the last one look like it was polite.
It's a good or bad for the Kings that Boogie Cousins and Rajon Rondo seems to be getting along so well?
This is the Kings team that we were hoping for. Thank you so much for finally coming around. Now, they won the game last night, and they won by double figures. Way to go, Sacramento Kings.
That's not what we're going to talk about.
But look at this here. Call that Cousins and Rondo didn't like. They clap at the ref in unison. So it's Rondo's second tech. and it's Boogie's 16th tech of the year. So Rondo gets thrown out of this game. Boogie is probably going to be suspended for the next game unless the league office overturns it. Everybody involved in that scenario, they just want to go home.
Yes, but they have gotten along all season. This is really a true friendship. I've been actually surprised by how well Rondo and Cousins have gotten along, but it hasn't materialized in anything that resembles winning. And be honest here, Bo. You think George Karl is happy that he doesn't have to deal with Cousins next game? You're going to lose because you don't have Cousins, but you don't have to deal with a losing Cousins.
Think about this, too. Rondo won championships on a team he didn't really get along with. Is the opposite going to be the case when he finds the guy he does get along with?
Did they really give Vladdy an extension?
They did?
Yeah,
Wow.
oh, you didn't know that?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, when
yeah,
did they do
yeah,
that?
yeah,
Why
he
did
got-
they do that?
He got a contract extension.
Well, what? What? Wow. Yes, they did. Yes, that's the appropriate reaction.
They can make that the motto of the Kings. Why did they do that?
Is there any reasonable explanation as to why the U.S. women's soccer players get paid so much less than the men?
Yes, of course there's a reasonable explanation, which is that America is very bad at paying women equally to men and has been throughout the history of time. And so now they've hired Kessler, who is a bulldog. That's Tom Brady's agent in Deflategate. He's a monster. And 5 of the prominent women are saying, hey, look, it's not just a discrepancy in pay. When we are more successful than the men's team and we're more profitable than the men's team, we just want good working conditions. We want good travel conditions. It's kind of embarrassing that it's even come to this.
Well, there are a couple of other things. They're way more successful. Like the women's team actually gets you in a situation to feel good about being American in the way we normally feel good about being Americans by winning. We're also participation trophy stuff when it comes to the men's team, right? But the working conditions that Dan talks about, playing on grass, for example, men would never be allowed to play on the artificial turfs that we saw in the last Women's World Cup. Now, this is not just simply a matter of money. This is just something that doesn't have to be the way it is. The point has been made reasonably to the soccer people many times. Things are the way that they happen to be. The reasonable explanation, you don't have that. We can just explain it reasonably. We're misogynists across the board.
Yep.
Let me get this straight. The women, they're more successful than the men, and they get paid less?
Yes.
Ah, that's pure
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's one way. He used fewer words to say the same thing that we said. He's right.
Also worth noting, this is the case like everywhere. Like every now and then we pick something to be like, wow, women are paid less than men in this place. How could that happen? Like it didn't happen at everybody's job.
That's Kessler's closing argument, by the way, that sentence.
Should Conor McGregor have listened to Dana White when he tried to talk him out of fighting Nate Diaz again?
All right, so Conor McGregor, very, very confident young man. We have all seen it, and the confident young man got his block rocked the last time he fought Nate Diaz. He went up in weight to 170 pounds. His punches didn't really hurt Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz's punches clearly had an effect on Conor McGregor. He wants to fight him again. Everybody else is telling him that he should not do that. It sounds like everybody else is correct. The question is, if you're Conor McGregor, can you be the guy that you've always been with the personality that makes you all that money if there's a dude out here that beats you and you can't come back and take him down?
Part of the advice that Dana White is giving here is self-interested. Conor McGregor is a huge money train. He doesn't want him to keep losing outside of his weight class. But this is a fight that I want to see. I want to see these two guys fight again, and I do believe that people want to see these two guys fight again, even if it's outside his weight class, and Dana White puts on the fights that we want to see.
Hey, Conor, I got a piece of advice for you. In the press conference before the fight, don't say anything.
Yeah, that would be
Let
better.
Nate Diaz do all the talking. You
Yeah.
know, just keep your mouth shut. You know,
Yeah.
just look at him and
Yeah.
don't say anything, because the moment you open your
Yes.
mouth, you know, Nate Diaz is going to come after you again. You know, I mean, I'm telling you. I mean, cool heads, they have to prevail here.
That sounds like the most boring press conference of all time. Just Nate Diaz talking?
I know, it is a bad press conference. It's just going to be bleep you, bleep this, you're on steroids, you fight midgets.
Is Matt Harvey, being a baby, refusing to talk to the New York media because of the newspaper headline?
This is funny and interesting. He had a blood clot in his bladder, and the tabloids don't really show restraint in New York. We might all feel bad if somebody was making fun of our sickness, so here is what the tabloids are doing to Matt Harvey. Because, yeah, he was holding it in instead of you got to believe. You got to believe.
Dude, they didn't. They
Yeah.
ran all the ones they didn't run.
Right.
Oh, you're in luck. I had missed that one the first time. I was too busy looking at the other one.
Swing and a what?
Yeah.
How is that even allowed, swinging away? I don't even think that was allowed in a headline. Streams, yes, he is being a baby. It's understandable that he would be a baby. And also, furthermore, by the way, this never works in New York. You show them that you're a baby, they're going to do it more.
I would like to note, though, there are a lot of people who laughed at all those headlines. I got a sneaky suspicion what all those people have in common. They have never had a bladder infection before, because people who have had bladder infections before, the people who get water at every meal except maybe a cranberry juice, they don't see anything funny about the idea of having a bladder infection. So I can understand if you're Matt Harvey and you have that day where you really need to go to the bathroom, but that's the last thing in the world that you want to do, you wouldn't find this to be so humorous.
Can I say something to Matt Harvey?
Yeah, of course.
Hey, Matt, if you think that you have a problem going to the bathroom now, wait until you get to be my age, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Then no help is going to break loose.
Yeah, it happens every day. We have to stop taping because he's got to go to the bathroom around here. It happens every day.
Can we talk about something else?
Yes, please.
Coming up next on Highly Questionable.
Where is he? Where is that hair? Where is that hair? It's hiding behind Erik Spoelstra.
Wait, you can't be serious.
Yes, and it worked.
My son's TV show is brought to you by Metro PCS. Get unlimited data, talk, and text for $30, period. Play the game that is lending Iggy a shoulder to cry on. Do you question?
Poppy out here simping. You give us topics and events, and we question them.
Do you question Marcelo Huerta's defensive tactics?
Oh, this is tremendous. Yeah, this is, my father was very conflicted last night because the Heat was on one side and this 32-year-old prodigy rookie who is kind of funny when he plays was on the other side. Look at this, Bomani. Watch this. Where is he? Where is that hair? Where is that hair? It's hiding behind Erik Spoelstra.
Wait, you can't be serious.
Yes, and it worked. And Spoelstra is the fool.
I can't tell, is he a globetrotter or a professional wrestler? That's the single most Bush League thing I've ever seen. I've never called anything Bush League in my life.
Now, keep in mind, he fooled me because I had him with the old hair, the old curly hair, so he was in disguise as well as hiding behind the Heat coach.
By the way, Erik Spoelstra, this is your fault. You're supposed to say something, man.
Yes.
Hooty-hoo. Something to let the people know that they lurk it.
By Bush League, I hope you mean awesome, huh?
It was awesome. Bomani misspoke. That's what he meant. He meant totally, totally awesome.
Do you question the way Carmelo talks to Sasha Vujacic?
Sasha Vujacic, still in the league, hiding in plain sight in the largest media market in America. He plays for the Knicks. When was Melo talking to him? It's a Saturday night, they say?
I gotta get the out of here. Get the bleep out. I got it. I mean, it's kind of redundant, right? He didn't need to say all of that, but I'm glad he did.
Now, actually, you need to say both. One, I got it, so stop trying to get the rebound, and get the bleep out of here because I'm not passing you the ball to take it up the floor. I got this. Just go away.
We don't know, by the way, if get the bleep out of here was something that was specific to just that possession or just leave New York. It could have been either.
You know, Carmelo has no rings. Sasha got 2, so I'm telling you something. Carmelo got to show some respect to Sasha.
Not really.
I see why you might. Actually, I don't see why you would.
Thank you, Bomani, for coming around to my way of thinking.
I tried to help you out, Pops. I tried.
Do you question the commitments of this Jimmy Jones delivery man?
Ah, nice. We break up the do you question that had been exclusive to making fun of tiny white foreigners in basketball to bring you a delivery man. Oh, that's a bicycle on his shoulder. Oh, wow. He's getting across there. That's not the commitment. That's the impatience. He didn't want to wait for that slow train to go through.
I don't know how much you're getting paid an hour, buddy, but it ain't enough for you to be doing anything stupid like that. They don't love you at that job. You know that, right? They don't love you. All they going to say to you for taking that in there on time is, wow, here's some more sandwiches to go and deliver. You're just in a hurry to go get some more sandwiches?
You know, that was very impressive, but not as impressive as this pizza guy.
What happened? What pizza guy?
There's no way he's going to throw that pizza up. Or he is.
Yeah,
He's
remember this
launching
guy,
the
Bomani,
pizza.
what he does?
Yeah.
I believe last time we showed this video, Bomani looked at the architecture and suggested that that was not pizza being delivered.
I just think it's fair to ask whether or not that's actually a pizza in that box.
I got 2 phones, one for the plug and one for the load. I got 2 phones, One for the chicks and one for the dough. Think I need 2 more. Line bumping and ringing. Counting money while they ringing. Trap jumping and ringing. Highly questionable is broadcast from the Clevelander Hotel on beautiful South Beach, Miami. Time to play the game that might call in sick tomorrow. See or no?
You here tomorrow? You tell us what to watch on television. We tell you if we're intrigued.
On Fox Sports Ohio, Nets and Cavs.
Nets beat them last time. We showed you some video yesterday. LeBron as coach. Let's show you some more of that. Watch this. Watch everybody involved here. Iman Shumpert, watch him. There it is. Tyron, why don't you hold this for me? Right here.
The look on Lou's face once he realized just what happened.
I mean, I'm not sure, given the way Shumpert's shooting this season, whether he meant it to drape Lou's face or not. Lamont, are you intrigued?
I mean, what do you do? Like, he was too many steps away after he had realized what had gone on to actually do anything about it. At first, I tried to give Shumpert the benefit of the doubt. Why would you do that?
Do you realize we're in a place where coaching LeBron James is not a fun coaching job because of things like that? Boppy, are you intrigued?
Oh, see, I'm very intrigued. Listen, I'm telling you something. The Nets are out. They're out to surprise everyone. Brook Lopez is out to get LeBron this time. You know, he wants to prove to everybody that wasn't just a coincidence. What happened to the Cavaliers when they played the Nets? You know, it's going to be another blowout.
You're an NBA fan. I'm an NBA fan. You guys are NBA fans. Name another net other than Brook Lopez. Go ahead. Go ahead. Name another one.
Buddy with that long name. You know who I'm talking about, the dude with the long name. He scored a whole bunch of points the other night.
Yeah. You go, Bodog.
On MSG Buffalo, Maple Leafs and Sabres.
Why would you guys do this to anybody? These two teams aren't good. Toronto's terrible. Are we going to focus on some video here involving what? Involving the Maple Leafs goaltender and spitting. Oh, he got the. Oh, there it is. Okay, I didn't see that because I was distracted, understandably, by the dancing astronaut. You could forgive me that I didn't see the spitting and the hitting of the referee. Have you still not seen it, or did you?
No, I'm just looking at the astronaut, and I'm trying to figure out, like, what makes you say, I'm going to be the astronaut at the game.
Okay, but so did you?
And by the way, it should be noted, like, I mean, is this game in the United States? Because he's by the Maple Leafs bench, and I'm like, that's it in Canada?
Okay, another good point. Boppy, are you intrigued? Okay, I don't think any of us noticed that there was a spitting and a referee involved. I think we were all focused on the astronaut. Let's move on.
On YouTube, Breaking Trail.
Why did you deliver it that way? I don't have any idea. On YouTube? What do we got? Breaking Trail?
I'm County Peterson, and I'm about to enter the strike zone with the American alligator. Rolling. Here we go. 1, 2. Oh, yeah, he is into my arm. He is holding on. Yep. All right, that feels like big needles going into my forearm, and I can see there that those teeth are deep down into my skin. All right, I think to get him to let go, I'm gonna try to just pry his jaw down a little bit. All right, I'm gonna pull my arm out. You ready? No, he's not letting go. Let's get a bottle of water. There are some teeth underneath that have just popped through the underside of my arm. All right, I'm gonna dump a little bit of water on you. Ready? Here we go. All right, buddy, let go. Let go. Oh. He's biting out harder and harder and harder. Oh, man, this was not a good idea, ladies and gentlemen. Truly chomped by the American alligator. Underside of my wrist, locked in his jaws. Ooh, yeah. Wow. Oh, thank you, Junior. Oh, woo, doggy.
Look, man, I'm not a picture for courage, but we live in South Florida, and that's a lizard. That thing's mother was in my pool for a month. That thing is not very large. I don't care how much music and screaming you put behind it. Bomani, are you intrigued?
It still has teeth, though. I'm a little confused. You said the name of this show was Breaking Trail. I imagine the working title was The Dumbest Man on the Face of the Earth.
Papi, are you intrigued?
Oh, see, I'm very intrigued. But listen, let me get this thing straight. What he's trying to say to everybody is that if you put your arm inside the mouth of an alligator, he's going to bite you? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's what he was trying to teach us. Yes, that's what he was trying to teach us. Well, your answer should have been no, Papi. I don't know why you said you were intrigued by that. It might have been force of habit. Like, yes, no is the answer there.
It might.
Really?
Yeah, boy, okay, that too.
That's all the time we have for today. Thank you for watching.
Back tomorrow at the same time. Thanks for watching.
Gracias. See you mañana.
You know what that alligator was thinking, right? What a moron.
Yeah,
that's right. They've got very tiny brains.
Not supposed to be this easy.
You moron. Usually it's a lot harder for me to eat.